Hi, this is Dodger, and you're watching my show. So, nope, I got nothing. Let's just talk about video games. So the guy who did NYPD Blue and Deadwood is planning on doing a Heavy Rain movie called Rain. His name is David Milch, and right now he's working on a project called Luck. So after that, he's going to be writing up the script and then planning to film it. They think it's going to go really well because Milch does have a knack for really intense dramatic storylines, which Heavy Rain has, so they're hoping that it all just kind of comes together. Some people are saying they would really like a faithful adaptation, although I'm not sure how that's possible because there are so many different endings to the actual game, so it's going to be hard for them to do something that everybody's going to be really happy with, but I have faith that Milch will be able to do it. Deadwood was a great show, so hopefully they stick to the source material as much as possible, choose whatever way that they think the story should go in order for the best visual film dramatic adaptation. Or if they were able to do all of the different storylines but have it not be confusing. I don't know, is that possible? Could they do that? Maybe. For those of you who don't know, Heavy Rain is a video game that's all done with QuickTime events. There are multiple different ways that you can play the game and different choices that you can make in order for the game to progress differently, which is why so many people are confused about how this is going to play out in a film. Ooh, and since some of the characters in the game were actually taken from actors, will they get those actors to play those characters? Too many questions. I'm gonna move on. But I think that it could turn out really well because I do have a lot of faith in David Milch, so we will see. There's a lot of differing opinions on Silent Hill Downpour in terms of the actual visual aesthetic of it, since it's being taken from a completely different source material in Europe, but they are allowing people to compete for the chance to have their own original artwork be in the video game as a sculpture. It's supposed to be a grave monument, although it does actually have to be original. It can't be based on anything that has been seen in the game prior, nor can it be based on anything from another video game. It's going to be found at a grave, and I don't know if it actually is part of the storyline or if you can interact with it at all, but it would be super cool to have your own thing on there in Silent Hill Downpour. So it's a Facebook-based contest, I believe. On February 10th, Konami is going to pick their 6 favorite sculptures that have been submitted, and then they're going to allow the public to vote on which one they like the best. If you would like to enter the contest, see my description. There will be a link to where you need to go in order to submit something. So Hsien-Ko was one of the original characters that was leaked on the list for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 characters, so nobody's super surprised that Hsien-Ko's on there, although they did say that there weren't going to be any more people from that whole cast. The big one that people are super confused about is that it was said specifically that Sentinel would not be in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So guess who was just released, guys? Nitsuma said that Sentinel would not be there. He said that the Darkstalkers cast, any other characters from that whole thing, would not be there. I think it's really funny. I don't know why they would say that. Just to, like, mess with people? I mean, I don't think that anybody's, like, super surprised, but it is still kind of confusing. I don't understand why somebody would say, like, no, we absolutely won't be doing that, and then release it. It seems like typically the way that you would do it so that you wouldn't have to lie to anybody would be to just not say anything about it and have everybody just be like, oh no, where's Mega Man? What's going on? And that way when it finally happens, there's been enough silence that everybody's been just kind of like awkward about it. And then when it's released, everybody's super excited and nobody's going, you lied. I don't know. I don't really care either way. I do really like Hsien-Ko. I like playing her, so we'll see. I would like it if they just released somebody who wasn't part of Marvel or Capcom at all.
Yes, up next on this Marvel vs. Capcom 3 list, we have Banelings from StarCraft, of which you can play a combination of either 1 to 5 Banelings.
Maybe you could turn the Banelings into a little person and just, like, smack people and just have them explode. Fun times with gaming news and other shenanigans. So that's what I have for you right now. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so I'm gonna actually just fall asleep, like, right after I'm done with this stuff. If you would like to talk with me about shoes and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and kings, you may click there. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys again in the next couple of days. I will see future you in the future. Bye.